Hey, GenderqueerChat folks. It is Thursday, March 25th, 2010, and I am on my first day of spring break. Yes! Thank God. Whew! Grad school is hard. Grad school is really hard. Anyway, really pleased to be on break. And this break is especially exciting because I'll be having a surgical procedure done where they can see what's wrong with my internal organs and determine a course of action. And whether that means a hysterectomy or what, it's very exciting to actually be going to find out. So that's actually going to be next Tuesday, in which case I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to make a video next week. I only just thought of that right now. Well, I'll figure it out. This week we are talking about more gender news because there's been a lot of it, which is really exciting and important and big and good, and just people learning about this and having visibility, I think is huge. So the topic or the story that I want to talk about is the Australian person who was able to get a non-specified gender marker, as in it said non-specified. It didn't say M, it didn't say F, on their legal documents. And the person's name is Norrie, and they actually prefer the pronoun Z, and originally were born male and transitioned when they were 23, when Z was 23, to be female, and had surgery and hormones, and now at the age of, I think they said 48. Yeah, at the age of 48, has recently decided, or I'm not sure when, decided to go off of hormones and prefers identifying as non-gendered, or actually, there's a word that Z prefers. I can't remember where it is, but I'll put the links to the story on the side. So it was this really exciting thing. I think it was a couple weeks ago, and I think that Z lives in Australia, or is from Australia and lives in Scotland now. I promise I read it. Yes. Maybe. Born in Scotland, lives in Australia. There we go. Anyway, so then the big part of the news, or the unfortunate part of the news, because I thought that was it, is after this happened, and Z received the certificate saying, gender or sex non-specified, and went to the bank and all the different places to get all the forms and everything changed. Then the story went public and it got huge, and then there started being some pushback against the government agency that issued the certificate, and they've since called Norrie on the phone and taken away that status and replaced non-specified with not stated. I hope I got that right. I'm just going to make sure really quick because that's kind of vital. Okay, there's three articles. Yeah, it went from sex not specified to sex not stated. And she's really, oh shit. Z is really upset. Sorry. It's hard. And I'm right in the smack dab middle of this gender stuff, and it's still hard. So it's just, we're not being offensive, speaking the English language and trying to be respectful, but sometimes I slip. Anyway, so Z is really upset and notified a complaint with the Human Rights Commission or something like that, and they're trying to figure it out. And basically it means that the entire structure of that part of the government in Australia is it needs to be is he inside? Oh, he's inside. Hold on. I'm sorry. I get distracted. Ew. What about? Say hi. Bot. Hello, Bot. Hello, love. Little Bot. Where are you going? Alright. Oh, look at it. Hey, they love. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. Anyway. Alright. I'm closing the door so I can finish this. Thank you. The bot. Alright. Sorry. I love him so much. I've become such a cat person, despite kind of thinking cat people were a little weird for a while, but now I'm one of them, so what was I thinking? Anyway, so Norrie's really upset, and it means that by filing the complaint with the Human Rights Commission, it basically means that this arm of that branch of the Australian government that issued it and took it back needs to be educated, needs to know what they're doing. And that the difference between non-specified and not stated is quite different. And though I did find one thing pretty interesting, and I feel like because they were able to issue this and because they were able to issue this idea of if people who are born in other countries come and live there and then transition, they have a whole form set up that you can use to change your sex without changing your birth certificate or something like that, because you're in a different country. So I feel like because of that and because of originally issuing this to Norrie, I feel like the Australian government has a lot of potential to learn. But of course, they're going to come under the scrutiny and criticism of society at large, who's just like, hello, pick one or pick the other and call it a day. So I think that Norrie is really brave and awesome for putting themselves out there and being willing to be publicized and criticized. And, public eye is pretty intense, being in the public eye. So I think that Z is doing something awesome. And I hope that the Human Rights Commission and whoever else is called in is able to maybe use this as an opportunity to really teach that government sector or that part of the government that issues these things about the difference between sex and gender and orientation while we're at it. But it would be great if this turned into some kind of learning experience rather than a really big thing and then just taking it away. So that's the news I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so I might see you guys next week. I might not. I'm not sure. I'm having surgery on Tuesday, so one would hope by Thursday I could talk at a computer. But we shall see. I don't know how I'm going to feel. But, yeah, okay. So I hope everyone's doing great, and if you are in school, I hope that you're having or going to have or had a really nice spring break, and happy longer days to everyone. Happy daylight savings time. I find it wonderful. And the fact that it stays dark out until I think maybe 9 is wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hope everyone's cool. I will catch you guys later. All right, bye.